What even happening with Roblox right now? This year alone in 2026, there's just been so many updates, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a hard time keeping up with all of them. Like, am I the only one that feels like this? Every day there's a new update, then they take the update back, and then there's like a new version of that update, and it just keeps going in a circle, and I don't know what the heck is even happening anymore. I'm here on the Roblox Twitter, and you just scroll it for like 5 seconds, and you're gonna be really confused with what is going on. Like this video right here, this obviously does not look like Roblox at all. And I know it's just displaying some guns right now, but wait till you start seeing the characters. Like if you showed me this, I'd be like, okay, this looks like a cheap CSGO, just some random game that's gonna fail. But I think this is Roblox. At least I think it is. There's not Roblox mentioned anywhere here besides the name. And you know, they're just showcasing games. Like you can kind of see this is Roblox movement right here. And it's just showing the next type of generation of games that can appear on Roblox. I mean, that's expected. But then you scroll right here and then it's talking about something called Roblox Kids and Roblox Select. And this is going to be some sort of new age appropriated accounts where ones are selected as kids, one are selected as select. Like, I'm getting confused already. Like, didn't we recently implement all of these age verification things on Roblox where you have to scan the face? I did that for the first time, by the way, on my wife's Roblox account. I had to get my webcam and like hold it directly in my face, and I was like I was like that the whole time, just trying to make it to work, just so she could actually, I don't know, add friends or something and do other things on the character. So, you know, we had the age verification thing happen, and I thought, okay, that's the end all to end all. I mean, who even knows what Roblox chats are even more? I go into Roblox and it's just telling me summaries. It's like the players are talking about a creator that joined the game. The creators are talking about time travel. And I'm like, whoa. How did we get from the characters discussing this to now they're talking about time travel? Like, I don't know what's going on. But you see what I mean? I'm going through here. I thought that Roblox made it, you know, where they're going to have age verification and that was it. Okay. But now we're introducing something called Roblox Kids, Roblox Select. And it's just like categorizing two different profiles. Like what is going on? You guys remember when Roblox had the friends list as connections, and then after like a month or two or a few months, they just switched it back to friends all of a sudden? Like, yeah, we were going like we were in LinkedIn for a while. We were applying for jobs, and now it's like, okay, wait guys, you can have fun again. Why is this so confusing, Roblox? Like, it went from this platform where it's like, guys, build your own game, all right? The creativity is endless. The sky is the limit. You can make whatever you want. And now we're just like, can we play games? Can we just play games and talk to people? It's like, no, you gotta age verify, which I know that's not necessarily Roblox's fault. That's like the government's fault of all across the world and things like that. And they're kind of being pressured to do that. But man, I just want to play some Strongest Battlegrounds or +1 speed keyboard escape. You know, I just want to play that. And it's like, no, you got to have a connection. You got to have a trusted connection. Oh, wait, no, it's called friends again. And then you got to age verify just to do anything. Oh, are you a Roblox Kids account? No, you can't do that. You can't do that. And check this out, guys. On the Roblox RTC Twitter, they're like, when your game had fewer than 100 highly engaged players. So if you have a Roblox game, there's less than 100 highly engaged players on the game, something's going to happen, okay? And not everybody's going to get that. It says users under the age of 16 will no longer be able to play it. So if you're under 16 and you're in a game, maybe it's a good game, maybe it's not, but if it has less than 100 highly engaged players in the past month, it's over. It's over for you. You can't play the game. I like, what does this have to do with anything? Why are they doing this? This is the most confusing update. It said if a game is limited, it can regain access for kids/select users once the game has had 500 highly engaged players over the last 50 days. So we just jumped from 100. So if the game was just created, right? Just created, and let's say 60 days later, if it has less than 100 highly engaged players, then people under 16 can't play it. But it's like, okay, we'll give you another chance, okay? We'll give you another chance. If this same game has over 500 now, not 100, 500 now, then people under 16 can play it. Like, what is this? What is this, like, mathematics, rocket science, Pythagorean theorem that Roblox is doing? They're just complicating everything. Like, is the government telling you to do this, Roblox? Is it telling you? Okay, is it like, nope, it has to be like this, Roblox. The only way. I feel like they're just, like, throwing things out there. They got, like, 200 people just, like, throwing things at them in the content policy. 3,000 people maybe even. They're just like, yeah, try this. And they're like, You know what? That's the greatest idea I've ever heard. It's not confusing at all. Like, man, what happened to just going on Roblox, playing some Rivals, some Brookhaven RP, and just calling it a day? Now there's all these rules, regulations, and things of that nature. And guys, it's hurting Roblox. I'm going to show you guys, okay? So we all know the controversial update here in the marketplace where they removed the heads. I think that was one of the most controversial things, all right? Forget the age verification. Changing the dynamic heads. You guys know what I'm talking about here, the faces and all that good stuff. I can't even find regular faces anymore. Like, there used to be classic faces and then the new faces, but now they just grouped them all into heads. So you gotta look at these abominations. Like, what are all these abominations, guys? I don't know what any of these faces are. I just want some good old classic Roblox faces, maybe some UGC sprinkled in. You know, I don't want to see this when I'm on Roblox looking for some classic faces, but that's besides the point. But anyways, we have the super happy face. Like, Roblox content moderation is also out of control. You know, at one point they're like, all right, you got to age verify. You got to give your government ID. You got to give the last 4 digits of your credit card whenever you want to join a game. But no, they can allow stuff like this where you can just straight up copy with the super happy face that's worth hundreds of thousands of Robux. Well, I'm going to tell you about that, okay? It's not worth hundreds of thousands of Robux anymore. So we're here on good old Rollimon. Everybody knows this if you're looking up a player. We're gonna go to my character here. So my wrap is 224,000. Okay, but look at this. Look at the difference. So at the beginning of the year, January 19, 2026, so just a few months ago, or just a few, 5 months ago, my wrap was 520,000. I have not sold a thing on my character. I usually keep my items and I don't need to sell them. Okay, look how much it is now. It's 223,000. And you know why? It's because all the items went down in value. The snowflake size was like 30,000. The super happy face. Oh, this is like the worst investment. I mean, to be fair, I bought this when it was like 10,000, 20,000 Robux. But just look at this, dude. Look at this. 300,000 all the way down to less than 100,000, 92,000. So Roblox is destroying their economy as well. Okay, because you got stuff like this where you could just get the super happy face for 56 Robux. And if you just go in the recommendations, you have like 20 of the same thing. And I mean, what is this? The Devon default? Like, isn't this just like a smiley face on Roblox? They have to call it something like Devon default. They're changing the faces. They're ruining the economy. Limiteds are not that special anymore because anybody can just replicate it. And, you know, it gets deleted sometimes, but you still have it in your inventory. Like, I have the real super happy face of my character, but that's besides the point. And I just want to know what's going on, guys. What is going on, dude? Like, I'm freaking out, bro. Like, this may not be serious to some of you people, but I've been a part of this community seriously for probably like 10 and a half years. And I've just seen all the changes. And I've never seen this many changes on Roblox ever in my life. I still remember the days when you would go to the charts right here on Roblox, and the top one would be like Jailbreak. Okay, this was when, well, some people say Roblox was at its peak. I mean, player-wise, it was not at its peak, but it was the most simple. The community was more tight-knit. People knew what the heck was going on. Updates were more meaningful. Now it's like Roblox is introducing AI. Did you guys see that? Roblox is just announcing AI stuff all the time. That was last year's RDC. They were just talking about AI stuff that no one really cared about. This year, I mean, RDC will be later. I don't know what they'll talk about, but probably AI and just stuff we don't really care about. But it's all good at the end of the day. I love Roblox. I love you guys. I'm just confused, man. Like, there's all these new games. I would say that Roblox has had some recent peaks, okay? And what I've been investing. So we're here on Google search trends. I decided to keep it worldwide here, and we're gonna compare the YouTube search and the web search. Right now we're on the web search. So around here is when I started, and I would say Roblox started getting a lot more traction when Dan TDM started playing it. And this is 2016 right here. This is where I started making videos, and I really was having my peak or starting to get my rise on YouTube with Roblox around here, January, February. You can tell that it was going up and up, and it was starting to get millions of players compared to just 1 year ago. I mean, it nearly tripled in size. And when you're going here, Roblox kind of stabilized. You know, this was when I was having my peaks, August 2017, 2018 right here, 2019 still on the rise. But then, you know, the good old pandemic happened, and then Roblox had new peaks, and this is where things were going crazy. You know, June, everybody's off summer break. There's a pandemic happening, so there's nothing to do but play Roblox. But then you see, you know, it's kind of going down a little bit, still going up, you know, but there's no problem, okay? Everybody's having a good time. And then last year, something happened. This is where everything started to change. Dare I say, change the whole environment of Roblox. This is where the most changes came, where I can't even keep up with what's going on with Roblox. And I think a lot of people can relate, especially some of the top content creators now. Right here is where we saw a whole new wave of content creators, which is great. I always welcome new people in the space. I'm not a speaker for the space, but as a Roblox YouTuber who does this as a job, you know what I'm saying? It's great to see new innovation, new changes, things like that. But, sometimes you can't keep up. Okay, I guess I'm unk now. I've been unk for a minute, but I'm really unk because there was this brain rot era. You guys know the brain rot era? So many people are tired of it. I mean, I'm tired of it. I didn't really participate in the brain rot era. I should have, but I didn't. But I digress. But anyways, we go into this. The brain rot era just exploded. Absolutely exploded here. August 2025, the biggest peak ever. Everybody was talking about steal a brain rot, grow a garden. Sorry, it's not completely brain rot because we had grow a garden as well. That was before steal a brain rot. Absolute peak August 2025. You can see another peak in December. And then this is where Roblox started making all these verification changes. Roblox Select, Roblox kids, that came recently. But the age verification, the chat moderation, and you can see a big downturn. I mean, this is a huge downturn, and we're about to get to the April 2025 low, and it seems like it's just gonna keep going down. Now, what does this mean? Is Roblox over? Is it ever going to return? Let's talk about it real quick, and we're gonna wrap it up. I don't think Roblox is ending forever. But this is serious, and I think Roblox knows that they had a huge peak. And I mean, when you have huge peaks, you're always going to have a downfall. Very sudden. This is very much down. And I think Roblox can tell that with these changes, chat moderation, the changing of the community marketplace, and all the stuff they're trying to do, they gotta make it right, because no one wants the face changes. Nobody wants this chat moderation. And it's not totally Roblox's fault. There's governments involved. They have to moderate something or they're just going to get sued out of oblivion. But sometimes things just become a bit unplayable. It just feels like you're playing a single player game nowadays because you can't chat to anybody. You can only chat very limited, and your whole chat is just summaries of what other people are talking about because you're not in that age group or you just haven't verified at all. Because I can understand that. Why verify for this block game, Roblox, okay? Why verify for it? Why give your information out there when all you're getting is steal a brain rot in return? I don't know. I love Roblox. I'm still play it. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Drop a like and subscribe for more.